May I ask you something?
I'm not in a position to refuse.
Is it true you called the camps liquidation machines?
Everyone used flippant terms for dirty work.
To make us seem like animals.
We're all animals. Some of us just have bigger teeth than others.
Welcome to Argentina.
We have our guy, Adolf Eichmann.
The architect of the final solution?
You know, you played so many, I guess you could say, famous or infamous characters through history. You know, of course, we think Gandhi, you know, that one. And now playing this, what's it like to step into this guy's shoes?
I never stepped into his shoes. What happened was that I kept myself separate from him by using a trick in my imagination. I'm a painter, a portrait artist. This man, excuse me, this man comes into my studio, and I put him on canvas, so he never becomes me. I translated that which was in my studio to the canvas, the camera, and I put him straight from him to the camera. He never went through me. I never stood in his shoes. And that's counterintuitive, because I have played men that I've loved. Simon Wiesenthal, Otto Frank, Isaac Stern, Gandhi, many, many men that I would choose to keep company with as a friend. So this man I had to use quite a different technique.
It's one where you hope people get out, they see this movie, they understand the movie, and understand the things that happen, because as the old saying goes, those who don't know history are doomed to repeat it.
Yes.
And that's the last thing we want.
What we can aspire to as filmmakers is that the audience will have thoughts after the film that they would not have had before they saw the film.
Right, because, yeah, like
As
you said,
modest as that, that's all we can hope for, really.
We should be putting him down like a mad dog.
I would happily put a bullet in between his eyes, but that's not what we're doing here. This is strictly catch and extract.
Eichmann will stand trial here in Israel.
My job was simple. Save the country I love from being destroyed. Is your job any different?
of course, it's a very interesting story and a big piece of history. What got both of you guys involved in wanting to do it?
Well, I was sent the script by MGM. Obviously, the story, it's an incredibly dramatic story, the capture of Adolf Eichmann by the Israeli Mossad. They went into Argentina and plucked him out and brought him to trial. It's the story of kind of this wish fulfillment of justice for the Holocaust.
How about you, Oscar?
Chris showed up at my door with the script and
began,
and then we just began to talk about it and have conversations about what it was and what it could be, and then I read Peter Malkin's autobiography, which the script is based on, Eichmann in My Hands, and and I think from there it just started to come together in a really exciting way, and the conversations that we would have, particularly about what happened in that room between Peter Malkin and Adolf Eichmann, it was a very exciting opportunity, and also an opportunity to produce something, to really be a part of shaping the story together.
And so for you, just to know that you're doing something that a real person did, just had to be a phenomenal thing.
Well, yeah, I mean, what is great about that is that there's information out there. There's things that you wouldn't, that I couldn't just self-generate.
Yeah.
I would listen to recordings of him describing the events of what happened. And, you just pick up on little idiosyncrasies that are exciting as an actor. So yeah, and you do feel a responsibility to get to some essence of what was happening with him, what he was after, what he wanted, what he was longing for, and that was pretty exciting.
There is a problem with the flight.
This is a country full of ex-Nazis.
They're all over the city. Whom did we take from you, Peter? Whom did you lose?
We lost $6 million.
I'm asking about you.
He's trying to manipulate us.
Keep your distance. He's dangerous.
It's a very powerful story, but I think they found a new way to tell it. which I think was exciting to be a part of in this way.
Right. And like you said, you know, you guys already had the idea, this guy's here, we just have to figure out how to do it. You're in charge of the operation.
I think this this guy that I'm playing, he's Israel. He was the head of the Mossad. He was the most powerful man in Israel those days. And to bring the head of the Mossad into Argentina to control and to be in charge of an operation, it's not a daily thing. And for Israeli Mossad, the head of the Mossad, you know, he really wanted to be in charge, and he was a very creative guy and very hard and powerful man.
For the first time in our history, we will judge our executioner. For the sake of the world, do not fail.
Start the engine.
They'll say my death is justice. That makes my life worth 6 million people you lost. We're all animals.